Hey everyone, welcome to the Willie Cheez Education Channel. My name is Delmar, and I love to write stories and read them back to you, inspiring you to learn through the power of storytelling. Through the adventures of Willie Cheez, we explore personal development, Navajo culture, ceremonies, native histories, life lessons, business ideas, and entrepreneurship that will help you grow and connect with both tradition and modern life. And I'm excited to share with you on a new story called Willie Cheez and the Power of Systematic Businesses. Part 1. The Introduction to Wealth Building. Willie Cheez had always been fascinated by the idea of building wealth, but it wasn't until he started diving into the world of business that he truly began to understand how the rich create and sustain their wealth. One day, while attending a seminar led by a successful entrepreneur, Willie was introduced to the concept of systematic businesses, businesses that create wealth by leveraging people and systems rather than just individual effort. The entrepreneur began the seminar with a simple yet powerful analogy. Imagine you're trying to fill a bucket with water, he said. You can either carry the water to the bucket yourself, one small bucket at a time, or you can build a pipeline that constantly brings water to your bucket without you having to carry it. Which one would you choose? Willie immediately saw the wisdom in the analogy. The first option, carrying the water, represented the traditional way of earning income, trading time for money. The second option, building the pipeline, represented a systematic approach, where income flows in continuously without requiring constant effort. Part 2. The difference between buckets and pipelines. Willie started to realize that most people spend their lives carrying buckets. They work hard, often in jobs that require them to trade hours for dollars. This type of income is limited by the number of hours they can work and the physical or mental energy they can expend. But the wealthy, Willie learned, think differently. Instead of carrying buckets, they build pipelines. They create systems that generate income continuously, whether they are actively working or not. These systems could be businesses, investments, or intellectual properties that keep earning money long after the initial effort has been put in. Willie began researching how some of the wealthiest people in the world had built their fortunes. He learned about companies like Amazon, where Jeff Bezos had built a vast distribution network that operated 24/7, delivering products to millions of customers around the world. Bezos didn't personally deliver the packages. He created a system that did the work for him, generating billions in revenue every year. He also studied McDonald's, where Ray Kroc had taken a small burger stand and turned it into a global empire. Kroc's genius wasn't just in selling burgers, it was in creating a franchise system where others could own and operate McDonald's restaurants, while Kroc and the company earned a percentage of the profits from each location. This system allowed McDonald's to expand rapidly, with thousands of restaurants worldwide, all operating under the same efficient system. Part 3. The Power of Leveraging People and Systems. Willie realized that the key to building wealth wasn't just working hard, it was working smart by leveraging people and systems. He saw how wealthy individuals created businesses that employed others to do the work, while they focused on growing and scaling the business. By doing this, they multiplied their efforts and created a sustainable flow of income. For example, Willie learned about Henry Ford, who revolutionized the automobile industry by creating the assembly line. Ford didn't personally build each car. He created a system where workers specialized in one task, making the production process faster and more efficient. This allowed Ford to produce cars at a much lower cost, making them affordable for the average person and creating a massive demand. Willie also explored the world of real estate, where investors like Robert Kiyosaki built wealth by buying properties, renting them out, and letting the rental income pay off the mortgages. These investors weren't working every day to earn that income. The properties, tenants, and property managers were doing the work for them, generating cash flow month after month. Part 4. Willie Cheez's Own Pipeline. Inspired by what he had learned, Willie Cheez began to think about how he could build his own pipeline. He realized that he didn't have to do everything himself. He could create a system that would work for him, generating income even when he wasn't actively involved. Willie started small, launching an online store that sold handmade crafts inspired by Navajo culture. Instead of trying to manage everything himself, he partnered with other artisans from the reservation, allowing them to sell their products through his platform. Willie focused on building the website, marketing the products, and handling the logistics, while the artisans focused on creating their crafts. As the business grew, Willie began to automate parts of the process, using software to manage orders, track inventory, and handle customer service. He also outsourced tasks like shipping and fulfillment, freeing up his time to focus on expanding the business. Before long, the online store was generating a steady stream of income, with orders coming in day and night. But Willie didn't stop there. He started looking for other opportunities to build pipelines. He invested in real estate, buying rental properties that provided a monthly income. He also began creating digital products, ebooks, and online courses that could be sold over and over again without any additional effort. Part 5. The Lesson of Systematic Wealth. Willie Cheez understood now that the secret to wealth wasn't just about working hard. It was about building systems that could generate income independently. He realized that by leveraging people and systems, he could create multiple streams of income, each one flowing into his life like water through a pipeline. He also learned that this approach to wealth building wasn't just for the ultra-rich. It was something that anyone could do if they were willing to think differently, take risks, and put in the work to create their own systems. As Willie's pipelines grew, he found that he had more time to focus on the things that really mattered to him, spending time with family, giving back to his community, and mentoring others who wanted to build their own pipelines. Building a legacy. In the end, Willie Cheez's journey into the world of systematic businesses taught him a valuable lesson. True wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you have control over your time, your resources, and your future. By building systems that work for you, you can achieve financial freedom and create a legacy that lasts for generations. Willie knew that the path he had chosen wasn't the easiest, but it was the one that would allow him to live life on his own terms. And as he looked at the pipelines he had built, he felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that he had unlocked the secret to creating lasting wealth. And that's today's story from the world of Willie Cheez. I hope it sparked some new thoughts, inspired growth, or brought you closer to understanding our shared journey. Remember, every story carries a lesson, and it's up to us to live it out. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and always honor where you come from. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.